Hey, it's Tyler Thomas with EXP Realty, and today we're going to take a drive through downtown Albany. It's located right along the Willamette River and is where a majority of the older buildings in town are located. Downtown has undergone quite a bit of renovations and upgrades in the past few years, so it's a great place to get out and take a walk or visit the many shops. If you're in the Monteith or the Hackleman Historic District neighborhoods, then you have everything the downtown has to offer just a short walk away. We're currently driving over the bridge from North Albany in the downtown from Highway 20. This is how you'll get in the town from the North Albany area. First and Second Avenue is where a majority of the restaurants in this area are going to be. Many of the buildings have a lot of character and have started to be more well taken care of and have a lot more murals and upgrades that have happened in the last little bit. We'll turn right up here and go back and forth a bit so I can show you what's available downtown and just in general what it looks like. I'll bring up some businesses throughout the tour, and there's also others that I won't have a chance to talk about. So if you want to talk in depth about what's available down here, you can go ahead and get a hold of me and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. There are many events that the downtown area puts on, so the community seems like it's always down to this area. From classic car shows to Christmas parades and sidewalk sales, there's just things all throughout the year. Here on the right you have Gambaretti's, which is very popular. On the left there's a flat fishing shop, brick and mortar cafe, Gin to Thai, Vault 244 on the left, and the Brim coffee shop on the right. Here on the right is an escape room, which is a great activity to do. You also have right here down the street a carousel. The carousel is definitely my kids' favorite place in town. The grand opening was in 2017 and has over 40 animal sculptures to ride. Turning left here on Southwest Washington, it is basically the street where west is going to be your homes and to the east is your businesses. To the right here is the post office. Also, it's going to be where you have the Monteith house, so the first house in the area. You've also got on the corner Loafers Station. Turning here on the Second Avenue, you're going to have a lot of little boutiques and other small shops that are going to be prevalent on the street. You got Big Town Hero here on the left, and you got to get a panini from here. You've got the Pix movie theater here on the left, which is great, and a lot of people I know love going to it. On the right is the Two Rivers Market, which has different businesses inside, one being Toki Teriyaki. The Natty Dresser here on the left is a great haberdashery. It's really cool to just go look around. We've got Budget Blinds and Cronies Antiques on the left, and a very popular coffee shop here on the right being Margin. It's a really popular spot to have meetings and enjoy their large inside sitting area. You've got the Albany Regional Museum, and it's got a lot of cool stuff, and it looks great since they redid it years ago. Now we're getting onto the eastern side of the Ellsworth and Lion Streets. There are more homes and businesses on this side, and you'll see that over the next few blocks. Most businesses on the eastern side are along 1st to 4th Avenue, and heading out east of that, as well as a little bit south of it, you're going to be heading into the Hackleman neighborhood. We're starting to get into some of the homes that are going to be in the area. They are early 1900 homes. Here on the right is a building they've done a lot of work to recently. They scraped off a lot of paint, and you can see a little grocery sign that used to be painted on the side of the wall. I really liked all the character that a lot of these buildings in the downtown area have. They've done a great job, especially in the last few years, in restoring a lot of these buildings and bringing them back to their prior glory. A lot of painting's been happening. They've also fixed up a lot of the sidewalks and the streets, as I've mentioned, and all the big lights you're gonna see going down these roads were added. It was pretty dark in the past, so having these newer lights has been great. Most of your banks for the downtown area are going to be right along this street. As you can see, there's quite a few banks right here, and there's also one just behind us. So you've got a lot of options down here. On the right here, you've got the Garage, which is a really popular pub in town, and you can go there and catch some live performances, just sit back and watch some TV as well. Here on the left, you've got the Carnegie Library, one of the many Carnegie libraries that are still in the state. We're going to go left up here, but continuing straight would be taking you back into the Monteith neighborhood. This road will also take you down to the Bryant Park. Here we're going to turn left down 4th Avenue. This is going to take us down to where the Courthouse area is. So here on the right, this big building is the Linn County Courthouse. They've got different little offices and everything. The courtrooms, of course, that go with the county. And right around this area right here is where they'll close off the street during the Albany Farmers Market. So you'll have different little stalls and stuff along the street. This building right up here you see to the left has always been one of my favorite looking buildings. I really like the color scheme they have, as well as the windows and the clock on the front. I've just always thought it looks really cool. So from here on out, everything east of Lyon and Ellsworth is pretty much going to be homes. There's not going to be a lot of businesses on this side of the street. There'll be a couple along Lyon Street, but they're going to be homes that were then turned into businesses. And what you're going to see are homes that are going to be in this Hackleman Historic District, which I'll have a video coming up soon of a tour of this neighborhood. Here on the right is the old Oregon Electric Railroad Station. It was for many years the CDC's Pizza, and gotta say I missed it when it closed. I'm hoping that they do something pretty cool with the building, as it really is really cool looking, and the inside is great as well. It has the look of an old train station as it was one. straight and we're going to be on the back side of the courthouse. Up here you've got Fortier Chiropractic, which is a very popular chiropractic place where they also do massage. And right here to the left, to me at least, is one of the coolest looking churches in town. It is the United Presbyterian Church. I really like all the stonework that it has. It just makes it look old worldly. Up here right ahead of us, I'm sure you can see this great big white building. It is the Calvary Chapel. To me, it is the most picturesque church in town, and it's used in a lot of pictures. When you're driving down the street, it can definitely catch your eye, as it always looks really nice. So here we're going to turn left on Washington. There's not a whole lot of businesses left to show down here, so I kind of want to go on the outer perimeters, and then we'll drive up straight down through the middle, so I can kind of show you what it looks like just driving through. And a lot of these homes you're going to see are part of the historic Monteith neighborhood. These are going to be some of the oldest homes you're going to see in town. Building here on the right is Central Elementary School. It's a really nice, just big brick building that is still an elementary school and has been for a long time. If you were to go right here at this light, you would be starting to head south on Civic Boulevard. They take you towards the southern areas of Albany as well as West Albany. Going straight under the bridge takes you east on Pacific Boulevard, southwest to the rest of Albany. It'll also take you down to where the train yard is, so if you're needing to catch the Amtrak or something, this is the way you go. Right here on the left are two popular restaurants. You've got Sidekicks and the Depot Cafe, which the Depot Cafe is always a favorite of many people I talk to. So now we're just going to go straight down Lion Street a little bit. I want to show you what it looks like just driving through, and then we're going to take a right up here in a ways so I can show you along First Street on the eastern side. Here on the right is a city favorite. It's been in business for a very long time. It's Hasty Freeze. They've got great ice cream cones, milkshakes, little burgers and fries. Pretty much, it's just an awesome spot. You've also got right here on the right side the newer fire station. It was redone in the past couple years and it looks great. And these big windows they have out front, you can stop by and also look and see some of the older fire trucks and stuff they have from a long time ago that look really cool. My kids always think it's kind of cool to walk by and look inside. Turn real quick onto 2nd Avenue. We're going to go down just a few blocks so I can show you some of the businesses on the eastern side of Lion Street. Straight down the street and then taking a right would take you down to one of my favorite places to go get some food, as well as many people I know, Calapooya Brewing Company. It's a popular spot to go in and get a burger. They've got a cool sit down area on the outside, so it's a really cool space to just go get some food. And this yellow building to the left is a really good place to get some food, homegrown Oregon foods. They redid the shops on the right not long ago, and they've got some really cool businesses in there now. You've got things like No Rails Ale House and Ba's Vietnamese food. On the left here, you've got Boda Furniture. They've got many floors of really cool looking furniture in there. It's actually pretty cool to just go in there and look around. On the right here, you've got the Albany Civic Theater. So if you're into plays and things, they'll be putting on plays throughout the year. It's a pretty popular spot to just go, hang out, and, like I said, watch some plays. And strange little fact sitting on top of this Sid Stevens Jewelers is there's actually a house sitting on top of the roof. So now we're going to take a left and just head down Ellsworth Street. Just going to show you now what this side of the road looks like. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this tour of downtown Albany and found it helpful as well. I think it's important to be able to see what a city has to offer when deciding if it's the right area for you. If you have any questions about Albany and what else it has to offer, you can go ahead and get a hold of me. I'll be happy to discuss this with you. My information is in the description below, so you can call, text, email me, or reach me by website as well. I'll be glad to help however I can. Subscribe to my channel for more future videos on Albany and all the surrounding areas as well. Again, I'm Tyler Thomas with EXP Realty, and I do videos mainly on the Mid-Willamette area, so from Salem to Eugene and everything in between. I'd be glad to be your local resource for all real estate needs.